Jackson, come on.
What's going on, people? You know what it is. I go by the name of J.F.K.
I go by the name of James Jackson.
Let's get it started. What do you guys want to talk about? We're taking phone calls tonight. And if you're on the replay crew, we love you too. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Wake up, it's wake up, wake up. Get up, Cashapp Jackson, get up.
Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button before you leave. Remember, join my live stream. Subscribe today. We do lives 3-4 times a week, and you'll get all the information you need. Karen Reed, free Karen Reed, at Karen Reed. Peace and love. Can we all agree that this case been fuckery from the rip, from the jump, from the start?
Certainly, it's not consistent with getting hit by the car. I mean, you can't deny the science and the physics as to what would have happened if he was struck by the vehicle.
In the streets, nothing to gain, nothing to lose, so they see my pain, so they name drop, dry snitch, fucked in the game, the glam and the glitz, what's the price on fame? This crazy life of ours. Yeah.
I'm running through the alley, getting a alley. Hop at the second of sundown, no front from January on down to December. I'm loving the burst of the month. Wake up, wake up, it's wake up, wake up. Get up, Cashapp Jackson, get up.
Prosecution, it's a persecution of Karen Reed. Yeah, we remain hopeful.
Back in the days when I was younger, yeah. Turn me up in the headphones. Summertime vibes, you know what I mean? He put it on my mama. Where's my ladies at, on my mother's at, you know what I mean?
Hold on, people.
State to state, worldwide, listen. We pilot through the struggle, above and beyond. It's a long fall from pride. What you standing on? Rules in plain sight. Get your land.
How we doing? How we doing,
to
people?
Play because he ran it wrong. Yeah. Underbelly of Boston,
yes.
Filled with racist rats. The
Michael, what up?
Away, but it often
Nicole,
traces back.
how you doing?
They digging up the bodies, got DNA to match.
Cocky.
Listening to your boss, he got
what
life
up?
from rap.
Vicky.
Seems agreed indeed, it was trolling you.
James.
Close wrinkle. They smell like real doom. Old spice in the air, old law holding you.
This is a classic right here.
Too many suckers pulling.
Not enough pushing.
Yeah.
like Guru, driving boss
Boston to
Brooklyn.
working overtime. Devil is cooking.
Where's all my mothers at?
But the cancer took him. Damn, back in the days when I was younger, Dad was never home. He put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma. But on guard, we gonna shine every summer. Back in the days when I was younger, Dad was never home. He put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma. But on guard, we gonna shine every summer. Come on.
Daddy wasn't around, mama held it down. How'd you raise us on your own and never let us see you frown? Superwoman, you a superhero in my eyes. See you sacrifice it all to make sure we had better lives. You an angel like you came down from the skies. That's on God, on God, on God. That's on God, on God.
And to all the ladies having babies on their own, I know it's kinda rough and you're feeling all alone. Feds picked up the case so far away from home. Try to stay focused, don't let your mind roam. It gets real,
All the miles and abuse.
We really in pain, you
We
know.
here, people. We here. We are here for you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here.
But you're here with us.
James Jackson, how you feeling, buddy? Haven't seen you.
Yes, man. Chilling. I'm back around.
You're back around, huh?
I'm back around. How's everybody doing? I ghosted JFK the other day.
Look at this.
Oh,
This
yeah.
right here. Well, the best
It's
thing about
holiday season.
it's the holiday season, people. I'm feeling real good, real Christmassy. I'm feeling real happy. I get excited this time of year. How about you, James?
Me too. Very good time of year. It's a great time of year. You know, I caught your chat and I was watching it, and it was such a good point. I remember to ask you about the interview with Vanity Fair, how you said they released it during October, during Halloween, made it look spooky. Why didn't they release it during Christmas? You know, why didn't they release it in November? Little November rain or something. But no, they released it. It was spooky when it was that crazy look to it, man.
I don't know. You know, it was a beautiful picture. I like the picture. I like that, you know, she was strong in that picture. I absolutely liked it. I just don't like the fact that you're giving these clowns on the other side content to run with. Oh, look, it's the Blair Witch Project. She's crazy. You know what I mean? And you know, we should just we as people on the side of Karen Reed, we shouldn't give them any content or anything to play with, anything that they can run with, because they use us for content. Best believe.
Right. No, I agree with you on that. It's like we were talking about earlier, you know, to segue off of this whole topic and what we're talking about tonight. I haven't been here, so I haven't really got a chance to like speak on what's been going on. But I see what's going on. Like I see the back and forth.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
What's going on? I don't know. Why is everybody so mad? It seems like everybody's upset.
Everybody's pissed. But guess what? I don't know what everybody's pissed for. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, we got to just stay. There's real shit happening. Right. You know, people are indicted. People are looking at jail time. You got to separate it. And that's the problem. That's the balancing act, right, James?
Yeah, it's definitely a balancing act. And to level it out, the focus here is John O'Keefe. It's not who found the story or whose channel's doing numbers and who's, it's just that's the focus here, the main focus. And I hope we don't lose focus to that. Like once you start losing focus of why you're here, then shit just gets off at like topic and people start losing focus of why we're here, to say the least, without saying.
Rose D with the super chat here to No Sean talk, folks.
Yes.
I mean, my take on that. Thanks, Rose D. Appreciate that. Always a supporter. Everybody be a Rose D. It comes with the YouTube though. It comes with this. You know what I mean?
Territory.
It comes with the territory. Make no mistake about it. It does. But it's up to you to exercise it or feed into it or be about that. Now, whatever's happening between this one and that one, it is what it is, right? But like you said, Officer John O'Keefe got done dirty, right?
Dirty.
And that's what the main thing is. Like he got They did him dirty, and then they did his girl dirty and set her up.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to this person or that person getting on any platform, if you get on any platform that's against what we're doing, the Free Karen Reed, Justice for John O'Keefe, or you can flip it whatever way you want to flip that. Once you get that opportunity, say I went on Court TV and they said, "Hey, JFK, why do you think that she's not guilty?" You know your boy JFK is coming with it, right?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was just looking, said no sound. I don't know if that's one person. You're good. I hear you. Everyone. No one else said that. So go ahead.
No sound.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just caught that one comment and it just took me off. See?
Yeah, Sean Thompson, no sound. N-O sound. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
No Sean, I think he meant.
Oh,
He meant
yeah.
no
No,
Sean.
so that's what we're saying. We're not really.
Dude Monkey
Well,
became a YouTube member. Thank you, Dude Monkey. Appreciate that, brother. Hope you
nice.
stick around and stay, man. We'll put up a Christmas tree together. It's
Yeah.
me. It's Monkey. I'm from Fenn Street. You know?
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. These things are true.
But you know, that's what it comes to, right? There's real shit going on. And you know, we
Right.
gotta entertain at the end of the day. And I like to play my music and we like to laugh and we like to take phone calls and live in the right now. This is what the live's about. Now, if anybody wants to do the deep dive and watch my perspective and see my perspective more clearly, in a docu-series type way, more cinematic type version, check out my playlist. It's in my description. Read between the lines the playlist. There's 18 videos. We're going to keep doing better videos. Me and James are going to hook up real soon, and we're going to do part 19, 20, 21, and we're going to do a deep dive where we can have our thoughts more clear. Now, when we go live, things happen. It's live TV, so to speak. And I think people need to understand that, and I think a lot of people do. So on the lives, we try to entertain, but you got to know.
That it's live.
You got to know that it's live, and you got to understand that there's real shit going on.
Yeah.
Two grown men argue and start feeding the drama. You guys don't want to call Sean names and tell everyone he relapsed. He relapsed. I don't know. See, and look, like when it comes down to stuff like that, like personal things, I hope he
Yeah,
didn't relapse.
that's crazy, man. Like even that comment right there, that's crazy to be that deep and involved in another man's life, right? First of all right, that comment just took it out for me. I'm sorry, Jay. It's fuckery donuts is now open.
Go for it, brother.
That comment right there, it's like the reason you get so deep into someone else's life that you just said he relapsed. Now, what if someone in the comments runs with that and it's not true? You just put that smut all over his name. But you got to be careful what you say on here, man. You can't just say anything. I learned that too. We're speaking on this.
You see this? You see the Christmas ornaments and stuff?
Yeah.
I need everybody to join me. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey,
and
jingle
we'll leave it at that.
bells, jingle all the way. Hey, oh, what fun it is to ride in a one, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey,
on the fields we go.
Hey, laughing all the way. Come on.
No, but for real, we have to. That's crazy, right? To say the least, Jay. Like, you don't just they're nitpicking, and when you start nitpicking at people's lives like that, it just gets very. I don't know. It doesn't age well for me, like you would say. It doesn't age well.
Well, that's another thing, you know. To add to what you're saying, to add to it, it's very simple. This chat, people who come on this channel and support what we're doing, it's your responsibility too, not to act crazy in the chat, not to say these wild things, to take your time before you type that shit out. Same way, if I'm on the camera right now and I have my microphone hooked up and me and James are rocking out for you guys, we gotta pace
Tone it down.
ourselves
Yeah, we
and not
can't.
jump off the rail. So everybody has a responsibility in this shit, and understand there's we shouldn't be calling people's names and things like that, because what is it doing? It's breaking our growth. It's
Right.
stunning us. It's
Yes.
taking us backwards. That's
Yep.
what I would say. But hey, we're not perfect. Things happen. I understand.
Yeah, I understand too, and that's why it's like we step back because we all, and that's what's great about us. Well, I think me and you, we get to step back and be grounded, and then think about it from the very beginning when
Well,
you
hold
and
on
I
a second.
start.
Hold on. Excuse me. I just said Maud's knee the other day and was told freedom of speech in chat. Of course, it's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. We're not saying that you can't say that, but if you say that, if you speak
Yeah.
on if you speak on alcoholism or speak on drugs and things like that, and you have any type of influence in the chat, I don't know who you are, Calypso
Or if
39. Let me
I'm
just finish
sorry,
saying
I'm
something.
sorry.
If you have any, if people know who you are, I don't know who you are. I don't even know how to say your name. But if people know you in this chat, maybe in another chat, and you have some type of influence, they might take what you say and run with it. And if that is your main focus, or that's what you're trying to do, maybe you shouldn't do that. That's all. That's all we're saying. But other than that, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Go for it.
Yeah, say whatever you want. All I'm saying, when you say something that crazy, make sure the person's here so they can address it.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have something like that to say, wait till Sean's up here. Or if you have something crazy to say about me, say it in the chat now so I can address it. Don't just say it on a live and then it's like, oh, did you hear what they said on JFK and James's live the other night about Sean? They said that he's an alcoholic. And then that whole shit gets spun. Just that little bit. So you gotta, and disclaimer before anyone takes that out of context.
Yeah. Well, James is a
Just
little hyped up tonight.
yeah, that
James is part
coffee,
of the not.
man.
James is part of the not fucking around crew.
I grew up a good kid, got rid of wild crew. Facing the truth, in denial, paying dues. And dad never knew what he belonged to. A wild juvenile, grew up in reform school. All the trauma, what I write this song to. Make this song cry, but I'm a strong dude. I 129 with a brand new rag. I'm a dad, my.
How about this? All my mothers in the chat. All my mothers in the chat. If you're a mother, took care of your kids, you had a deadbeat dad, or you might have lost your husband, or your kids, you haven't talked to them for a while, or you're close with your kids, or whatever your situation might be. You're a mother. You held it down. Carried a baby for 9 months. That's wild to think. Breastfed him. Takes a lot. It's a toll. It's a demanding thing. All my mothers out there, this song's for you.
Papa got a brand new bag. Come on, break the cycle. It's like I'm not even mad. You put it on my mama, I left it on a track. Back in the days when I was younger, dad was never home. He put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma. But on God, we gonna shine every summer. Back in the days when I was younger, dad was never home. He put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma. But on God, we gonna shine every summer.
Allison, she raised her boy by herself.
Strong mother right there.
Rap sucks.
Yeah, is it?
Thank you, Otto.
Yeah, Otto, pack it the fuck up.
Guess what? Go to the other channel. They play that other stuff. Go ahead. They play that other stuff. Shannon. Yes, I did from day one. That's awesome. Kudos to the single moms out there. We're trying to give you guys a vibe. We're trying to raise your spirits. I feel like everybody's confused. Maybe I'm wrong. The energy, I go off energy. I feel like when I jump in and out some people's chats, and I don't know who you want to be, right? Like in the chats, if people came here to tell me rap sucks and want to tell me that Sean is a drunk, maybe you should just exit the chat, because this ain't what we hear. That's not what we do over here. We're not here to shit on anything. We're here for the real shit. We're here for the waterfall video. That fucking waterfall video, James.
Shit, we're
What's
going
going
to
on
get
with that?
drunk. Yeah, we're going there tonight. And Bukaki, you got something to say? I'm here, so yeah, I guess I'm not sleepy tonight. I'm awake. You're right. Absolutely. Shout out to you.
True, we
Yeah,
don't
we're
give
going
enough
to the
credit to dad.
waterfall, man. We're going to the waterfall.
Well, before we do that, right? You know, my man, this guy right here, yeah, this is the problem, right? When that type of energy comes off, right? And people and this starts becoming unglued. We gotta be very clear what happened here. Look what happened. Look at this day. Look at this day that she had to deal with.
She indicated that she had met with the victim at the C.F. McCarthy's bar in Canton at approximately 9 p.m. on the 29th, that he was there with several friends prior to her arrival. She stated the victim was consuming beer and she was drinking vodka sodas. She described the glassware she was drinking out of as a vase style. She stated she and the victim left C.F. McCarthy's and went to the waterfall. That she did not, she indicated to the troopers that she did not leave C.F. McCarthy's or enter the waterfall bar with a glass or drink. She stated that she and the victim
Thank
left the
you,
waterfall
Elizabeth.
for approximately 1 hour. During that time, there were no altercations and no injuries, no cuts or abrasions.
This is the real shit we're talking about, right, James?
That's a real shit.
This is pretty real, right? Like, look at that.
That's a real shit.
Elizabeth, thank you. Courtney with a K. That was half my station. He made several times. If she found guilty, is justice for John O'Keefe. It's injustice to the Reeds. Have some grace. I don't know if I caught what you're saying. I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused on that. But I do know
He
this
made
was
several times. If he's found guilty, it's justice for the O'Keefes and injustice. Oh, I see what she's saying. If she's found guilty, it's justice for the O'Keefes, but it's injustice for John O'Keefe because it's not really justice, is what she's saying.
exactly. My mother raised us 3 kids, 2 boys, 1 girl on her own, and we lost my father when I was 7. Mary, God bless you. God bless you. We got a 1399 JFK and James Shannon.
Shannon, thank you.
You're far too kind. But look at what happened. This real shit that happened.
With the victim. She indicated that they left the waterfall and were invited to the house on Fairview Road. She stated that she dropped the victim at the house on Fairview and went home since she was having stomach issues at the previous bar. She stated that she dropped the victim off. She made a 3-point turn in the street and left. Did not see the victim enter the house. Firefighter paramedic from the town of Canton indicated that she arrived on scene, which the defendants then made several statements to her, indicating, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him. As well as the potential penalty the defendant faces on these charges, the Commonwealth is requesting that the court set a $50,000 cash bail with the conditions as outlined previously.
Thank you, Mr. Lally.
Thank you.
Mr. Iannetti, and if you would, go right to the mic.
Thank you, Ron.
James, this picture right here. This right here. Framed. Wow, take a look at this.
Framed. You got that. You got the CO with his mask. Karen, her mask. You got John O'Keefe.
What is going on right now in that picture? Can you explain it, James, for us real quick? Please, do the honors, will you?
What I see...
How real is that picture?
That picture's real. That's as real as it gets. You got one person who's deceased, R.I.P., John O'Keefe, Officer John O'Keefe. You have another...
He looks good in his cop hat, too, huh? He was
Yeah.
a handsome prick.
Handsome guy, huh?
Yeah, handsome John.
And then you got you got Karen Reed, a female who is... She's going through it.
Keep in mind, she got no colon. She got MS. She's got a brain tumor. So you're dealing with all these health issues.
All those health issues. They're not giving her meds right now.
You just
it's
lost
med
your
time.
boyfriend. You've seen him laying down like that. You try to save his life. You're being cuffed. You don't even know what's going on right now. You're in the bullpen.
She's in a fog right now, I bet. She's coming out. She still hasn't even come out of that fog. Like, I can't even imagine what this woman's going through right there. You know, innocent or guilty, I can't imagine what she's going through. Look at her. Like, just give him mouth to mouth to Officer O'Keefe, you know, seeing him and then not knowing if he died, then finding out he died, then wanting to take your own life, then being booked, then being walked into this. She just kept moving. She went from a hospital to a cell to a courtroom to a paddy wagon to a. They moved her all around that day. And that's real. That's as real as it gets. So everyone that wants to talk about, you got to.
Grew up in Taunton, Massachusetts. She's a graduate of Coyle Cassidy High School in 1998. And when it came time to go to college, she stayed in Massachusetts and went to Bentley College. She graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Finance in 2003, and since then has worked in the financial sector. And in fact, she's been at a very large, well-known financial company since 2007, where she's currently.
She stated she and the victim
led to her colon being completely removed in.
God damn.
2003. And since then has worked in the financial sector. And in fact, she's been at a very large, well-known financial company since 2007, where she's currently an equity analyst. In addition, she's an adjunct professor at a Massachusetts university as well.
So she's a professor. So people got the nerve to say,
right.
People have the nerve to say that she pulled out of there. She pulled out of Fairview Road. Right. This is how they made a conspiracy about murder. The people out there, you need to understand on the other side, the people on the other side, please understand. You guys are saying, you people are saying, or you guys think. Now, we just looked at the arraignment. This is the real shit. Whatever you've been distracted about, what you feel about a couple of people in this game, people calling people names or whatever that might be, it comes with the territory. It's all entertainment. You fucking love it.
Love it.
It is what it is.
We're here for it.
But let me tell you what we're going to do right here. We're just going to keep it real tonight. We're going to always keep you focused on what's going on. We're going to take you to the waterfall, and then we're going to take you to the arraignment. That day when she got arraigned, the day when the cops surrounded her house. They cuffed her, and they stuffed her. Is that what happened, James?
Cuffed and stuffed, man. Cuffed her and stuffed her. Now she sleeps with a to-go bag. She said in Vanity Fair. You see that part when they said.
Can you ever be normal after that? She spoke on that in Vanity
Fair,
right,
no.
James?
I guess not. I mean, if she's sleeping with a to-go bag in case the feds knock kicking the door. She said she had a to-go bag. It had her lawyer's number, her medication, a burner phone. She said a burner. She's like, I got my.
And here's the thing: you people on the other side, like I was saying, you guys assume that this woman, who has all these health issues, that has other things on her mind, a person who never been in trouble, said, "Hey, let me back up and hit him, right? And then I'll go back to the house, make up a big story about how I left him at the waterfall. I don't remember anything. Then let me drive back by the house,
right."
I seen his body there. Oh, shit, I did hit him. Let me just leave him there. Let me go grab Jen McCabe. And then when we go find him, I know exactly where he is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to wake him up. I'm going to try to wake the guy up that I just tried to kill. And if he wakes up, he's going to say exactly who did it. He's going to say, damn, bitch, you hit me.
And don't forget, in the beginning, they said, too, that there was ring camera footage of her doing this. They had footage of it. It was a cut-dry case, remember?
Right.
They said they had the ring camera, same scenario with Enrique. There's a footage of what happened with him. That's yet to be seen yet. So it's just, it seems like,
but at the end of the day, what we're saying is they made the conspiracy. You guys are making a conspiracy. You guys were in my last video on Pod 18. You guys can go check it out. Pod 18, the JFK playlist, Read Between the Lines, Pod 18. Go check that out right now. Go run to it. I say the Vanity Fair. The only problem I had was that they dropped it during Halloween time to make the other side have content to shit on Karen even more. To say, look, she's crazy. She's nuts. We all know that Karen makes some funny faces. She's animated. Okay, whatever. She's quirky. We all got quirks.
You're right.
It is what it is. And you guys play on that and make it seem like that she's mental. I heard one person say that she was on the spectrum from that side. Someone said that on that side. They went as far as to say that she thinks that she might be on a spectrum. Okay, which who gives a fuck if she is? Who cares? But the point of the matter is, you guys are making it seem like she concocted this story. The other side, I'm saying that she concocted this story. She's someone that never been in trouble in her whole life, slowly bumped into the car so she could have an alibi, went back by the house, seen him there, picked up Jen, made this big story, called her dad up. Her dad got involved in it. Her brother got involved in it. Come on, now you guys are creating a conspiracy. If you really break down the conspiracy is more on the people on the other side, the alleged anti-Karen Reed people who think she's psycho, because you guys just don't say, we don't say, I mean, we have fun. Big Bad Brian A, Maddie M on the backup. We say some funny things because we got to keep it entertaining because the story's funny, right? We got fucking donuts. We got Big Bad Brian A, the boxer. We got, hanging tough out in Dorchester. He was on a TV show, right? With Donnie Wahlberg.
He was on Donnie Wahlberg's show.
Right? Like, and then
dialed Brian A while he was making love to his.
But why do you guys call her? But now that's the part where you could get creative with it. It got creative because of the lies. Like, you have to somewhat make fun of it because it's so unbelievable. You gotta like somewhat parallel it to something. Please don't go, Nicole. You know what I mean? Like, I was making love to my wife. Like, come on, bro. Like, all these different things. So Michael Collins saying he fell down and he hit his knuckles, like all these different things. We could go on and go on. So that's the reason why we say these things. Chris A saying, oh, I was at the pizza shop and my wife, it's a ritual. She comes and she drops off the clothes. And, I didn't even want to go out. I had, all these things, right?
Clean Chris A.
So be clear. Be clear. The reason why we make fun of these people. That's why. But now the question that I have for the other side, why do you guys turn around and call Karen a psycho? And why do you hate Karen so much? You guys hate her.
Right. I hate her, the guy said. I hate this woman. He doesn't even know her. How can you hate somebody you don't even know? Like, it's just... That to me is crazy itself. You gotta be careful of Big Case Mike. Any woman near Big Case Mike right now, run.
And she's been there since 2008. Had multiple serious illnesses diagnosed, beginning in 2005 with colitis, which ultimately led to her colon being completely removed in 2009. Issues and bowel issues. And this past summer, my client, unfortunately, was diagnosed with having a brain tumor. She had hired an attorney since January.
This lady.
And you guys hate this lady so bad. Did you just hear what? She don't have no colon. You guys couldn't even have a fucking hemorrhoid. A hemorrhoid would set you guys back 2 months. A little fucking hemorrhoid. You know what they say, right? Even the birds got hemorrhoids.
Oh God, do they?
Listen. It's
do they really?
Thing.
That's terrible.
The funniest thing is, right? The reason why I say that is because that's what Maki said to me before. He said that to me. He's like, J.F.K, even the fucking birds got hemorrhoids. But the point I'm trying to make is this woman has no colon, MS, all these different things.
Maki's a dickhead for saying that shit, too.
Right? And you guys hate her. You guys got no sympathy whatsoever for this woman. No. And here's the thing. She didn't get indicted for 4 months, right, James?
No. She didn't get indicted 4 months.
She didn't get indicted for 4 months. So the point is, if she didn't get indicted for 4 months, and she admitted this, and we already said it before we seen the Vanity Fair article, right? We said in that 4 months, when we talked to Jimmy, when we came up here on our lives, and the people who stick with us heard us say this. In that 4 months, 120 days, best believe there was a deal on the table, right? And she admitted that. She admitted that in the Vanity Fair that there was a deal on the table, and she didn't take it. So why wouldn't she take a deal? She would have already been home right now. Think about it. Let's make sense of this. She got no colon. She got MS. She's got a brain tumor. They're offering her a 2-year to 3-year sentence. They're gonna put her in a place, right? This, I'm telling you, it was on the table, and this is not no. I don't need no sources for this shit. This
Yeah,
is
that's
I'm
a
not.
definite. That's
This
a
this is no.
definite.
This is what they would have worked out, and they would have did it to get this off the docket. Best believe if they would have said, all right, we're gonna put you in a place where they got better treatment. They might have shipped her somewhere, put her in Connecticut,
And
shipped
this
her
is
out to
no
Vermont.
knock. It's no knock towards Karen. It shows her more being innocent, I would say,
That's
because she,
what I'm saying. Think about
right.
it. You got all these issues, and you could have took a plea for 24 months or 36 months. Within 6-7 months after you go to classification here. See, these are the things that people don't know.
No.
Right when you get to the joint, if you got, depending on what joint you have, once you have anywhere between 10, I don't know what it was. I know back in the day it was 10 months on paper, but let's just say they upped it to, I think in Essex County, it might be 2 years on paper. Let's just say if she had 2 years or less on paper, she can get classified to a minimum security. And she could be in a CWP, a community work program, where she's out every day sticking and picking, or she's taking out trash, or she's working in the community somewhere. They would have made a deal with her that was too sweet to help her health issues, and she would have took it because that's what she's concentrating on. Obviously, she's got to be rigid and she's got to
Yeah,
be tough
she.
the way she is because
Yep.
she's dealing with health issues. Health issues will
Oh,
make
they
you.
definitely would have accommodated her. They
Yeah,
would have put her in some place where she got, 24 care for her health, her meds, all that shit. But she just didn't want to take it because she knew she was innocent, man. That's what I believe.
exactly. She didn't want to take a thank you, Pastor Pepper, for the birds. Even the birds got fucking hemorrhage, J.F.K.
Even the fucking birds got hemorrhoids. We learned something new. No, they don't. They
You
don't.
know,
Thank God. Poor little
18
fucker.
months behind bars to spend 5 million. There you go, Margaret. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm and listen, let me be clear for anybody who's just jumping in.
I mean, I take the 18
I'm
months.
speaking to the other side. I know everybody on this side knows he's not guilty, but I'm just trying to convince a couple of people on the other side that
Right.
might think she's guilty to give you another reason. You could have been already done with this. You
She
guys
could have
hate
had
her
it.
already. You
Right.
guys hate her already. So why not take the bid? What are you going to hate her more?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like you guys hate this woman. You hate her.
She could
You
have
hate
had it
her.
already done with and moved on in her life by now.
And she
Just
would have been and she would have been $5 million richer. Right?
yeah,
I mean, right,
in that
Margaret,
five
so to
mil.
speak.
I
She
mean,
would have had
we
more
probably
money.
would.
She would have had
Yeah.
more money. She could have been on these platforms right now killing it. Like, yeah,
Right.
I took the plea because my health issues, but I really didn't do it. She could have still lied about it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, even if
Oh,
she
there's
took the
people
plea,
that do
even
that.
if she took the plea and said I did it, she could have went on platforms and said the only reason why I said I did it is because of my health issues, and she could have had a crazy audience. So there's so many different things that she could have did to get herself out of it in an easier way, but she took the hottest way possible. She
Right.
took it to the hoop. She took it to the fucking basket, James.
To the hoop. And there's people that take a plea like that just because they don't want to take a chance of being. They know they're innocent, but they don't want to take that chance of being found guilty, so they take that guilty plea. Okay, I'll take the 2.5, whatever. I did it, even if they didn't, just because they don't want to take the chance of what the outcome could be. Because when you don't take that plea, then you're getting smoked. You don't want to take a plea? Okay, we'll show you.
Hey K9, I seen in one of my chats that you threw me a super chat one time and I didn't read it. You had a question. I sometimes read the super chats at the end of the show. So if I missed one of your super chats one time, I see that you support. I appreciate you, K9. I see you in here all the time leaving comments. Everybody say peace to K9 in the chat. Peace to K9. He supports JFK and James Jackson. Peace to
What's up, K9?
K9.
That's not K9 we know, is it?
Nah, it's
Oh,
not K9. We know, but hey, we know him now. He's
we
part of the
know
crew.
now, yeah. So,
Yeah, it's just wild to think, and it's like this is the real shit we talk about. We don't look at it from other people's perspective. We look at it from a perspective that you're never gonna get. from a real perspective. And some people in the chat understand because they look at it the same way. Most people in the chat look at it the way we do. I feel that some other influencers are afraid to look at it from this perspective because they want to keep it so cordial and want to keep it so pretty. Nah, man, this is an ugly situation, a real situation. You got to keep it all the way real.
We'll keep it real and keep it looking pretty at the same time for you. How about that?
Exactly.
We'll do both.
It's such bullshit. Those clowns didn't talk about John at all in their text messages. Nah, K9 is a Quincy guy south of the tunnel. Okay, that's what it is, my man. From Quincy. Yes. K9, peace. We got some love for K9 up in here. Everybody go check out my man K9 if he has a channel. I don't know if he does, but I know he's passionate about this case. You know what I mean? But, you know, I have lived... Please pass the pepper. Another supporter. Please pass the pepper. She's always looking out. I have lived. My life was never cordial and pretty. It's easy to see what's going on from the outside. Yeah, you know, and right. If that's the right way of explaining it. You know, I'm not perfect with lies. Sometimes I get tripped up with my words. I'm just saying some people want to take the high road and just not like look at it from a perspective of, listen, at the end of the day, she would have took a plea. Like you guys don't like nobody wants like there was a plea on the table. That doesn't mean Karen's bad because there was a plea on the table.
That's mandatory.
There's if you think for 1 minute that poetic Yannetti is not talking to the DAs when he was a DA, keep in mind what was Yannetti doing in Middlesex County back in like 98, 99? What was he doing over there, James?
He was making what? At Middlesex when he was the district attorney over there.
Yeah, let's do this. This is what he was doing. If you had Yannetti as a DA, see you later. Peace out.
Deuce. He's giving everybody a deuce on
you
and
were going right to the 19th floor, the 20th floor in Cambridge jail. Yannetti was smoking everybody.
Nah, I don't say. I hope
I'm saying he's a DA, man. It's part of the business.
DA. It's part of the business. It's true. This is true, man. I don't want to think
what I mean? And what I'm trying to say is he learned from that, right? Most defense attorneys learn from their times at the DA's office. So he learned from that, being a prosecutor. So he knows there's deals on the table and there's a way to sweeten it, and there's way to get and there's ways to get around a state bid. So I'm pretty sure there was a county bid on the table. Even right now, I'm sure there's a county bid on the table. Oh, Drea with the big purple chip. We got purple. We're at the casino. What are we playing? 24.
24.
Spin that shit.
24.
Spin that shit. 24. 24.
Let's go. 24. Every time I'm with J.F.K. wins.
Spin that shit. Woo.
Drea.
50 on 24. That's 1750. Let's go. Drea with the $50 purple chip.
Thank you, Drea. We appreciate you. Another one that shows
zero
up.
Choice but to be strong. Lift people. Free count. Read.
Yes.
Love thy neighbor. Yes, Steve.
That's true. This is true. Some women do have zero choice but to be strong.
Poetic Yannetti. Let's look at Poetic Yannetti. Look at how poetic he is.
January 30th, this Saturday, because the police had come and they had taken her phone and they had taken her car. She knew that they were considering her a suspect, rightly or wrongly. She's not going anywhere. She didn't go anywhere. I frankly don't think they've overcome the presumption of personal recognizance in this case. With regard to the facts of the case, Judge, I've read the affidavit that the prosecution has now read. Manslaughter is a tremendous reach in this case. Your Honor, this is a defensible case. There is no reason for her to run. She's done the opposite. She hired an attorney almost right away, and by the way, there will be substantial issues regarding a motion to suppress statements here. Very much. The police violated her right to counsel multiple times, Your Honor, and we'll be able to show that at a motion to suppress hearing. I think the police sort of acting out of desperation, realizing that they didn't really have much of a case, needed some type of confession from her. She did not give it to them, and yet they questioned her despite the fact that she asked for a lawyer.
I know what your letter says. You're the lawyer, but she has plenty of reason to flee.
given the
Woo.
potential penalty, I'm opposing the $50,000 cash.
Oh, where's she going, James?
Okay.
Back down with the
Oh, fuck! Damn, Karen, they held you.
She has plenty reason to flee.
Karen, look where Karen's going. Let's keep it real over here.
You're going back. The shackles hurting her ankles, girl.
Oh, man.
Man, you know those shackles were hurting her ankles.
So here's the thing. Thank you, Derek, for the $10. I really appreciate it, brother, for the trolls. Let's keep it real. She had to go downstairs into the basement of that dirty courthouse. Now, that's the real shit. That's what happened. Never forget how Karen's looking at this. So when you turn around and you go outside, and this is what I didn't like about the situation with the yapping. No matter who's right, who's wrong, it don't even make a difference. It doesn't matter who's right. It doesn't matter who's wrong. Right?
What you singing?
I'm singing a love song.
Singing
right?
like just a love song.
It doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong, because in front of the courthouse, in front of the Supreme Courthouse in Boston, Massachusetts, where BMC used to be. I don't know if BMC is still up in there. And you know what? I don't even want to fucking know. But here's the thing, right? I've been up in them bullpens. Oh, yeah. Back in the 90s, back when the combat zone was still rocking. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something.
Zone?
It's not easy.
No.
It's not easy. It's not easy being in the BMC bullpen with a pair of with a pair of all black shell toes on and being a white boy. Oh,
what size are those?
They're my size, motherfucker.
They're my size.
So let me just tell you something. At the end of the day, we seen what happened in front of that Supreme Courthouse, right? Did everybody see it? Did you see it, James?
Yes.
What happened when Karen was walking out the courthouse and that guy, who's the guy with the camera? What do they call him? What's his name? He had the camera and he said something to Turtle Boy.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh,
you didn't see that?
Oh, no, but I heard. No,
the guy, he's on the other side. He's on the other side. I think people in the chat. Who's the guy that had the camera on Turtle Boy and started Grant? That's his name. Mel, thank you. Miss Ash, thank you.
Grant,
Cocky, thank you. Yeah,
what
Grant. So the guy Grant. Well, this is the thing. Like I said, this is not me shitting on nobody. I don't care who's right.
I don't care who's wrong. I just learned that song.
This is the real shit that's happening in front of the Supreme Courthouse. You just seen this picture right here, everybody. Let's be clear. Let's talk with her on the screen for a second. Let's be clear. Grant, this is the real shit that's happening. When you're yapping your mouth about who's right, who's wrong, who owns the case, who don't own the case, this is what's really going on. This is what's on the mind of the people who are indicted. And I think that let's never forget about the people who are indicted. Now, I understand the other guy is going to intimidate a witness, right? And that's a serious case too. But he's not going to catch an L. He's not going to catch a life bid, no matter how you look at it.
No.
Now, Karen Reed is looking at the L, the fucking L. Framingham State Prison. Framing him? Karen Reed and framing him? With a
rest of her life?
With no colon? And framing scam?
Ugh.
There ain't no beef in framing him. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's tough, man. A woman's jail, I talked to a woman, a CO. Well, actually, she's a lieutenant. And if she's out there watching, peace to you. I haven't heard from you. Hit me up in the Instagram. But she, right? No, for real. She's a nice woman. And she talks to me about how bad Framingham is. She says there's a fight every 15 minutes.
Every 15 minutes it pops off.
And it's an old jail, man. That shit is old, man.
Karen ain't built for that, man.
She ain't built for that. Now, as a woman, now we know that Aiden, Turtle Boy, whatever you want to call him, he's looking at time. He's got the family or whatever. I feel that, his case, no matter what, he's going to beat that case, and he's got a better shot at beating that case That's just my opinion with the intimidating witness case. I don't know the ins and outs of his case, and I really don't want to speak on him because I feel like when you speak on him, everything gets distorted somewhat, like what you say. So I don't want to say nothing. Someone to flip what I'm saying. Nothing but prayers to Turtle Boy. I hope you beat your case. I don't want to see you get locked up.
Right.
That shit,
We
you know what I
wish you the
mean?
best.
I want you home with your family, man. Christmas is coming. You know what I mean? Fuck the police and the 502. Right?
Right.
Straight up. But I'm gonna stick to Karen. But my point is, what happened with Karen when she was walking out that Supreme Court hearing, this guy Grant turns around and says, "Yo, Aiden, what about that liability shit that popped up?" He mentioned the liability thing, right? About that text.
Okay.
That looks crazy. Like that's not real shit, man. And
Yeah.
Sean might have leaked it out or whatever, how it went down, and I don't agree with it. But I'm sure Sean didn't know that was gonna leak out to the streets, leak out to a Supreme Court hearing. Like that leaked out to a Supreme Court
But you
hearing.
see what I'm saying? And to get back to how the show started, one comment, one thing I say, one thing JFK says can be taken the wrong way. A soundbite, how we always talk about the sound bites with Karen too, but a soundbite from any of us can be taken out of context. And now look at Sean said that he didn't think that was going to be said at a Supreme Court, outside of a Supreme Court
And
hearing.
but here's the thing. Now you're giving the other side
Giving them something to play with.
You're giving them more shit to play with. Now they taking that liability thing and making it seem like, oh, he said he was a liability because, you know, they conspired and I told him some other things that nobody knows, and there's another layer to it, and it's probably nothing other than
She said no one takes Grant seriously though, but it doesn't matter. We're talking about it now, so someone took it serious enough for it.
But here's the thing: when Turtle Boy was talking to. This is my perception. Like I said, this is just me looking at it. Let me just pull this back. Let me be clear. All right. I always try to be clear.
Right.
All right. Let me be clear. This is what I'm talking about. Like, that's the bullpen. That's being locked the fuck up. Like, I feel like Karen Reed been out of jail for a while, so people forget that, okay, you could go back to jail. This is like this is the shit she's looking at. And sometimes when you got open cases, you live your life and you forget about the open case for a second. You go out, you drink some booze, you eat some good food, and you forget about it. But it's there. It weighs on you. So to give the other side any type of ammo to make a layer and just to give her more public perception, because at the end of the day, the cameras were out there. The news cameras were out there and people seen it. I seen it. What about that liability? Like, come on, man. Damn. Like, and regardless if it went anywhere, if it didn't go anywhere, the point is technology, be clear,
is catching up to us quick.
Technology caught up to the street. It caught up to the street. That technology, usually shit like that in YouTube, these fights and everything, it only matters in YouTube, right? It only matters when this red light goes on live, all this back and forth and on Twitter. It only matters on YouTube. But in this situation, it leaked out to the street. And that's what I'm saying, man. And that's disrespecting how real this situation really is. John O'Keefe is gone, right? And she's locked the fuck up for something that she didn't do. And this guy don't care. The other side's the person that don't care because he got no chill. What did that liability mean? Anything to get at the other guy. And to me, that is just so whack. You know what I mean? Because, like, at the end of the day, like, come on. Like, and I just got to speak on that. So something is, the back and forth shit, it could, we don't know who's seen that. And it's not about the people that seen it. It's the peers, man. It's the Hank Brennans, you know what I mean, of the world, and the FBI of the world that could have seen it. Someone that makes a difference. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean, James?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I went on a rant.
No, no,
Just
no.
never forget. Just never forget this shit. You know,
Can't forget that.
never forget that. And I don't forget it. That's the reason why I came into this game, because the system is corrupted, and they'll lock you up and they'll lock me up. And for anybody acting like it's a game, and regardless, even if they don't think it's a game, you still play into their hand when you act like this shit ain't real. You know, and I understand we got to entertain, we got to be fun and things like that, but let's balance it. You got to learn how to balance it. And if you can't balance it, then don't do this internet thing.
Right. Right.
You know,
I think that's a good way to say it, Jay. Especially where John, like I say, John gets kind of lost in this. If you think about it, going back and forth, we're all here for that main reason. And that reason is important, not to forget why we're here. But enough said about that. Yeah. Christmas is coming. We got the waterfall video. I mean,
Wake up, it's wake up, wake up, get up, cash your checks and get up.
Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button before you leave. Remember, join my live stream. Subscribe today. We do lives 3-4 times a week.
All right, Gerald.
You'll get all the information you need. Karen Reed, free Karen Reed, at Karen Reed. Peace and love. Can we all agree that this case been fuckery from the rip, from the jump, from the start?
Certainly, it's not consistent with getting hit by the car. I mean, you can't deny the science and the physics as to what would have happened if he was struck by the vehicle.
look at this guy, man. They did him dirty. They did him dirty.
Dirty,
They did him
man.
dirty. Dirty. You know?
There he
You'll
is.
get all the information.
R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe.
Officer John O'Keefe. What's going on, buddy? Hope God gets you back, brother. Hope you're up there. Christmas time's coming around. I know you're probably missing your nieces and your nephews. And time to reflect. R.I.P., buddy. They did you dirty, but you know what? We're going to keep hitting them hard, and we're going to keep giving them facts, because we know what they did. They did you dirty, and there's no turning back for them. They're never going to admit it. And we're going to keep your picture up there. We're going to keep you shining, buddy, because we know what happened. We know what happened.
Living in the streets, nothing to gain, nothing to lose. So they see my pain, so they name drop, dry snitch. Fucked in the game, the glam and the glitz. What's the price on fame? This crazy life of ours. Yeah.
I'm running through the alley, in an alley. Hop at the second of sundown, no front from January on down to December. I'm loving the burst of the month.
You got to wake up, people. Yeah. How we doing out there, people? How we feeling tonight, people? Are you guys entertained? Let's go. Let's go. So, James, you know how we usually do it. I don't think we started it off the right way, but we usually start it off the only way we know how, and I think that you need to drop it since you've been away for a little while. And let's get into it.
Chat, how we doing? Beautiful people in the chat. If you had one word to describe Karen Reed, what would that word be?
One word.
Let's go. It's your chat. One word, people.
One word. Daddy.
I
Nice.
just saw that.
Shady 380. I mean, no, Shady 580. My bad. Fearless. Nice.
Where's the Shady 580?
She popped up. How we feeling out there, people? We're gonna be taking your phone calls. Call in. Everybody call in. Not call in, but call in.
Give us a
You
call.
know?
Talk to us.
We want to hear how you're feeling about everything that's going on. There's a lot of things going on. Whatever you want to talk about. Whatever you guys want to talk about, for sure, you guys can call in and let us know how you feel about the situation that's going on the internet. Check out my goal that I have. I have a goal going on right now. It's up in the corner. We're trying to hit you with some more fire content. And yeah, we're trying to do it the only way we know how. For real.
Yeah, what's up with Colin? Why is everybody talking about Colin?
No, Colin did it. I said call in, not call in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I hit him with the word. I hit him with the word play. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Oh, they're like Colin. What
Yeah.
did Colin do? You guys in the chat got me going crazy.
Yeah, we got the phone lines open. We got the phone lines open, people. We're 1 hour into the show. We appreciate everybody who supported, that dropped the super chat. We appreciate it. Appreciate all the comments. 234 people. We appreciate you. Like I said, we keep it real over here. We never can lose focus. Now, we totally understand that, you know, these things happen on the internet and things get fun and you got to have fun. But we can never
JFK,
lose.
Deirdre said, "Where do you find the goal?" I think it's
The goal's
right
on
at
the
the
top.
top.
It's right at the top.
It should be, yeah, it's right at the top of the chat.
Yeah, I pinned it. I pinned my comment too. But yeah, you know, it's the way it works, right? And you know, and I totally understand that's the way the internet works, and it is what it is, you know. Um, and I'm not mad at anybody who wants to talk about that situation or whatever, but we can never never lose focus because it's a balancing act. Because I'm sure Turtle Boy, like I said, it's a balancing act for him every day. He's looking down the road of the positive part of it, and then he's got to think about what if goes bad, what if it goes bad for me, and then he's got to be a dad, and then he's got to do regular life shit. And you know what I mean? And that's a tough balancing act. And I think he does a good job at handling it. You know, and it's not easy. And as far as Sean goes, I think that Sean went at Turtle Boy thinking that that's the way you're supposed to go at him, you know, or something like that, some fuckery type shit. And I don't think Turtle Boy wants to do that no more. I think he's like, listen, man, I got my big break. You know what I mean? Like this solidifies who I am.
Yeah.
This is big. This is bigger. Like this is the record deal, right? This is it. This is not no more playing karaoke. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm doing it big now. I don't want to deal with that. And the thing is, we're just human. You're gonna react to it. If someone's talking shit about you, you're gonna react. So I just, you know, my point is, let's just not put anybody in them positions, and then nobody would react. You know,
Right.
But it's understandable. It comes with the territory. It is what it is. I'm not mad at anybody for it. I'm just saying, let's keep it 100 of what's really going on here. The phone lines are open. Oh, I had them open. Hold on a second. I think I took it down. Yeah, go ahead and give us a call if you want to call.
No, we did. I didn't watch Turtle Boy last night. So
No, I haven't watched. I haven't watched it. Why? Did he react to that situation, or did he move forward from it? I don't know. You guys let me know.
I don't know if he. I hopefully he's moved forward. I mean, I think that's well said. I mean, at this point, I mean
that's what I'm saying. Like you know, when he's walking out of that courthouse and he's next to Karen, they're together, right? I mean, they're both getting indicted. I mean, they both are indicted.
They're both facing jail time. I mean,
facing jail time in the same Superior Courthouse.
Same courthouse, so that you know, it's only
real.
It's only of course they're gonna talk.
All from Deirdre.
You're live with J.F.K. and James.
Hey, this is Deirdre.
Hey, Deirdre, how you doing
today? Deirdre.
I'm good, but I want to tell you what happened with Turtle Boy last night.
Go ahead. Let us know. We want to know.
He spanked me like I haven't been spanked in a long time.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Did you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, not at all. He's not very good at it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
All
Okay.
I did was he started with the Sean thing, and all I said is, please, no Sean, or something to that effect.
So
Get her
Oh
out
yeah,
of here!
yo, bro.
Oh,
Yo,
Yelled
really?
at me, cussed at me, and banned me.
Really?
Yep. And then spent more than an hour just going on and on and on about Sean.
So wait a minute. Let me get this. Let me be clear what happened. So you're a Turtle Boy rider, or whatever they call it, ride or die, Rough Riders. What is it called?
I was.
A Turtle Boy rider, right? Is that what it's called?
Turtle Rider.
Turtle rider. Okay. I just want to be clear. So you was down with his whole movement, right? And
I
that
was.
and then you said no Sean or something in the chat or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meaning not
Yep.
to talk about Sean, and then he flipped out. You're saying?
Oh, big time. Yep.
So
Big time. It's just like, come on, let's let it go. Let it go.
Now, why is he so mad? Is there a reason why? Because I still don't. Now, I understand that Sean put out Karen's text, right? Which is not
Right.
that's not good. You know what I mean? Like I
So
don't
from what I
I
understand,
don't like the screenshot shit anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if people are in, like, my point is, it's like I got people who hit me up sometimes, right? Just friends, and they'll be like, "Hey, how you doing, JFK? I'm good," and they'll send me a screenshot or something, and it's negative, and I'll say, "Yo, man, I ain't got time for that screenshot fuckery." You know what I mean? It's like right when you see a screenshot, it's never good, right? So I'm just not, and that's not, like I said, that's not me putting Sean down. It's just the screenshot stuff just gets petty real quick. But go ahead.
okay, here's a couple things. From what I understand, he did that to clarify something that Aiden said that he denied. So he put that out there. Right or wrong, he did. However, if you're gonna say Sean shouldn't do it, not you, I mean Aiden, then maybe he shouldn't live in a glass house, because he does it all the time. And he does actual doxing, which is putting out people's phone numbers and addresses.
damn.
What is so doxing? Is that a cop word? Like because I never heard that word in my life until I got on this social media YouTube shit. I mean, that word, I don't, that word reminds me of like narcissist or something. Like, man, put that word to bed. Like, so doxing means putting somebody out there, blowing up their spot.
In a specific way, it means giving out information, private information, not like a private text, but like social security numbers, addresses, phone numbers, stuff like that. And it's an internet thing. It's not a legal thing.
Oh, okay. All right. So go ahead.
So, well, that was all. I just want to let you know he's not over it. He's still very petty, still very vindictive himself, and went on and on for, like I said, an hour last night, and was extremely rude to me. So I got off the turtle.
You got off the turtle.
So
have you like talked to him before? Like, do you know him? Like, is there a reason why he reacted that way to you, or he just singled you out?
No, I don't know him. No. And he said, now, if you would say the same things to Sean, that would be one thing. And because he banned me, he didn't hear my response, which is, yes, I have talked to Sean because I know Sean. And he listened to me. So he didn't, his hypocrisy knows no bounds.
Is
he
this a
banned
woman?
me.
And then was she a cop?
Said Sean wouldn't listen to me. He would ban me. Well, actually, no. You banned me. He didn't. He listened to me.
Was you a cop before? Someone's asking.
I was a military police officer before. I was a dispatcher with the same department that Sean was on.
Okay. No.
Did you call in last night?
Yep.
You're the one that called in from Virginia, right?
Well, I'm not currently in Virginia anymore, but yeah, that's where we work together.
Okay, so
you asked me
you're
my
60.
age.
You're 62 years old, right?
Yeah.
I don't mean to throw you out there like that, but I'm saying because you sound mad young.
She have a show or something, her own channel?
I was a young mom.
No, she
so,
don't
yeah.
have. She don't have you don't have your own channel or nothing like that, right?
No.
Okay, no.
No, I'm not butthurt boxing 122.
All right, so
I call balls and strikes.
You call so okay, so So wait a minute. So you called in last. Wait a minute. You didn't call in last night. You called in the night before, right?
Right, yeah. Whenever your last show was, yeah.
So you called me up and you defended Sean, right?
Gave information, yeah.
Yeah, you gave information on the last live,
Mm-hmm.
and you said
Yep.
that Sean, his context is all fucked up. Basically, that's what you were saying. Right? Like, he didn't mean it that way. It came out that way. This is what he really meant, and things of that nature. And so then, so you're 62, never met Turtle Boy, and he went off on you, and he kicked you out the chat,
Right.
and you feel a certain way. Why do you call him a hypocrite? Why is he a hypocrite again? Say that one more time. So you're saying that he does this to people all the time?
Well, because in one breath he's saying Sean would do that to me if I tried to talk to Sean, but Sean didn't. The only person that banned me was him.
Oh, he banned
So somebody's a little fragile there. And Boston 122 can knock it off because I am friends with Sean and he does listen to me, and you'll find out.
Why is Sean saying Karen's guilty now? I don't think Sean's saying that.
He's not. Jesus Christ, people. His full statement, and he said it many times, and he may have made a half statement that you guys heard, but what he says is, and it's true in every criminal case,
Yo, that's wild.
one side is going to be happy with the outcome and the other side is not. One person is going to feel justice is done and the other side is going to feel that it's not. That is what he was saying. Give him some grace, guys. Jesus Christ.
Now, isn't it fair to say, right? The same people who love Sean are turning on Sean, or did Sean deserve this? Does he deserve this from your perspective? For someone, because now it's like a division, right? It's like you're either with Turtle Boy or you're with Sean. Is that how this is going? I don't know how this is going.
Well, that's how it is from what I see on one side. They're demanding
who's demanding?
My enemies are your enemies, and so you can't talk to them and nanny boo boo. But I don't see it from Sean's side.
Oh,
and I've told him I don't agree with everything that he does or how he goes about it.
Has Sean went live since he went? Has Sean did a show on his? I think the last show he did was like my show, right? He came on my show. That might have been the last live he did because I haven't seen him live. Has he went live since then?
It's been a while. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen him live.
He's going to be moving on to greener pastures, and things will be fine. And I don't mean green as in money.
No, I understand. I mean, it is what it is, right? Life goes on.
Yeah, life is.
The sad thing is that the vile, absolutely vile things that are being said about him. Turtle Boy is intimating that he was never a cop and he was never DEA, but yet he puts out there when Sean was DEA, he was stopped for DUI. So he absolutely knows that Sean was DEA, but he goes out there and tells his followers that he's not, and that's slander, and that needs to stop. He's not off the wagon. He's got rosacea. Leave the guy alone and stop making up all your theories about what's wrong with Sean. You don't know him, and you're saying horrible things about him that you would not like to be said to you. Like, do unto others.
Right.
Now, he
Can we
definitely
just get to that, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, as far as the skin condition, he definitely got like a rosacea. That's tough. That's a tough thing, especially living in Florida with the sun. It only makes it worse.
Makes it worse. Yeah.
Yep, and it's common when you get older for things
No,
like
it
that to
is.
happen.
It is.
So,
No, rosacea is no joke. Definitely.
Yep.
I know that's what it is.
Anyway.
I already knew that anyway. But yeah, I just want to make that clear. He's not like people think he's drinking nips and he just falls asleep in the
Right.
sun.
No.
No.
But that's how petty. Back to the real shit. This is a DEA agent with a backstory, a guy who was in law enforcement for 35 years, and somehow on the internet that becomes nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like the realest shit you could do in life, like have a career in law enforcement, somehow when it hits the internet, that becomes nothing.
Nothing.
Yep. And people turn like it's following the hate. Follow the hate, follow the juice. Everybody gets juiced up about it, and they jump on the bandwagon, and then they have to go after them and make up shit. It's ridiculous, and it's disgusting, and it's debased.
Well, listen, Deirdre, call anytime you want. I appreciate your support. We'll talk again soon, all right?
Thank you, love.
Bye-bye.
Call from Jen.
You're live with JFK and James.
Hey, J.F.K. Hey, James. Glad
Oh,
you're back.
yeah, he's
Hey,
back.
I'm back.
Deidre's a shitty umpire.
Oh,
Oh,
God
man,
damn.
shots fired.
With the balls and strikes. Yeah, she's not a good umpire. Anyway, and Sean did go live on Kate Peters' show, Crusty Panties, a couple nights ago.
Oh, he did?
And
He did
Turtle
go on
Boy,
there?
more people were asking him about it. And so he was just answering questions.
So wait a minute. So did you hear what he said to this woman or whatever? Like, are you calling for that, or you didn't like? She has no.
No, I watched the show. I didn't see where he went off on her.
Oh, okay.
So
you're with. So
I think.
So is there a side you're picking? Wasn't now?
I
Wait a
don't want
minute.
to
This
pick
is
a
wait a minute. This is
side.
Jen, the one that does. This is Jen who does all the drugs, right?
I don't do a lot of drugs, bud.
No, but I mean that in a respect. I'm saying every time you call, you're doing mushrooms, whatever. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but I'm saying you do the mushrooms, right?
I'm Washington sober.
Okay,
I don't drink.
Okay, fine. Listen, I didn't mean no disrespect. Do whatever you want. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So the point is, you do mushrooms. You called this show up a couple of, many times you called up, and sometimes you call up and you're tripping your balls off, so to speak. But what I'm saying, nah, there's been like 3 or 4 times. You might not.
It's only one time.
There's been more than one time. All right.
No, it's been, well, whatever. But the point
We'll
being
take
is,
that.
we had Sean on our show, and he was talking about, I need to get some stuff that you're on, and he knows who you are, right? Like, he was bigging you up, so to speak, right? And
no, he threw me some compliments.
all right, so here's my
point. And then he said he needed to straighten me out. I think Sean's a lovely guy.
Okay.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. But as far as Turtle Boy goes, I can understand his frustration. He's not boots on the ground like you guys are, and he says a lot of stuff without saying anything. It's all innuendo and this. And he did it on your show too. You had a hard time getting answers out of him or to finish off his thoughts.
Yeah, but he's a 70-year-old guy. Like shit happens. Like,
well, I get it.
Should we be sitting on? Should we? Here's the thing. Should we be shitting on a 70-year-old guy as men? Like, as a grown man?
No, for crying out loud, no. Besides,
should we be shitting on 62-year-old woman? I mean, I know Turtle Boy didn't know she's 62 and all that. I understand, but let's keep it real. Most people on these chats are, anywhere between 35 to 80 years old. Like, it's the demographic's not 18 plus. It's like, I would say it starts at, dare I say, 35 and up, maybe even 40
35. Yeah, 36 and up.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
No, I was just saying, Sean was on. He was on after your show. He did Kate Peters' show. And then he went on as like an apologist because he wants them to like him, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it just wasn't a real good look.
No, it wasn't a good look. I mean, that goes without saying, right? Anything to go with the other side. I mean, at the end of the day, let's be clear. He's a cop.
Did he go on there and defend the side at least?
Yes.
Yeah, but he's a cop, right? That's what cops do. They ain't like, he picked a side. He's saying that he thinks she's innocent, but at the end of the day, that's what cops do. They want to, they you know what I mean? Like, cops every day, they talk to the crackhead, they talk to the shoplifter, they talk to everybody. That's what cops do. They're in everybody's fucking business. Like,
he's a chameleon, bro.
We're not going to forget who he is. I mean, at the end of the day, he's saying that he's on our side of Karen Reed, but then again, I mean, they keep it all the way 1,000, he's still a fucking cop.
Yeah, no, agreed. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's not me. That's not me hating on him, but it's like,
no, he's just acting butthurt, and he's just making some poor choices, and I think he kind of blew himself up in a way. But hey, he's still got his like 6 boomer ladies or whatever,
Now what? Now see, that's what I'm saying. Now, so
who is this?
Boomer is a term for people who were born like in the 50s, right?
What the fuck?
So that's ageism, right? So now we're doing ageism. That's what we're at right now. We're calling older women fucking.
I'm just saying.
No, but I gotta understand. I'm trying to understand the dachshund, the boomers. I'm trying to understand this fucking weird lingo.
Guys,
Like that shit is like that shit is cornballs. Hey, listen, man, dachshund and boomer shit is corny to me.
Whack,
Because
bro.
because it's coming from a disrespect. Like you're disrespecting my. Oh, he doxed the freaking people. Listen, man, what you saying? You saying that you're throwing me out there? You're putting me out on. You're putting like so. So wait a minute. You want to sound sophisticated saying the word doxing, but you want social media saying it?
Yeah.
Like,
you're talking
on,
like
man.
you're
Like,
you're
don't
talking
try
like
to
you're
act
a
like
cop.
doxing. Like, and I'm not saying like I'm not putting anybody attached to it, but I see that word moving around a lot. That's the same thing with narcissism and mental health and like all these different things people throw out. And like, come on, man, we got to slow the fuck down, man. Let's keep
Calm
it
the
100.
fuck down.
Calm the
guys.
fuck down. Like, what are we talking
I'm not
about?
the one that came up with it. It's not my word. Somebody
Okay,
Alright.
but you call now, but when
it's
you're
just
saying
what it is.
you're saying he got some boomer ladies, you're not saying it in a
Ooh.
way where why can't they just be ladies? Why they gotta
Why
be
can't they
boomer
just be
ladies?
some ladies? You got
Poor choice of words. I
No,
apologize.
you don't have to. Wait a minute. No, you don't have to change it up for me. You could be what you want. You can say whatever you want. But what I'm saying is that ageism. So what I'm trying to say is because if I got an 18-year-old,
Dude, I'm half a fucking boomer.
you're half a
I'm
fucking boomer,
almost
dude.
there, man.
So what I'm saying is by saying that, and that's your audience. If your audience, the audience are Gen X's and boomers, man. Like, so what are we saying? We're against our audience?
now we're against.
No.
I'm trying to
people-
understand, like I'm trying to understand. So a Gen X is better than a
Shit.
boomer?
I guess that's perspective.
All right. So wait a minute. So that means the Gen Zs are better than the Gen X, and the millennials are better than fucking everybody. Like, what's going on?
I'm not saying that.
I'm
It's
trying to
just what
understand.
people
You said
well,
it.
that's what people call them. They call them boomers, and there's a Gen X, and there's
Yeah,
all
but
that. It's just
but I could call,
terminology.
but I can.
Being called a boomer isn't a. It's just a.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the way you're
I mean,
saying it. You're
yeah.
saying it as if like they're old and they don't know nothing.
That's not what I'm
Donald
saying.
Trump's a boomer, isn't he?
Donald Trump's
And
the
he doesn't know
president.
shit, and he shits his pants.
Wait a minute. So, wait, Donald Trump shits his pants?
What?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
He shits his pants, man.
Does
he
he?
does it on national television. He wears diapers for crying out loud.
Does
shits
he?
his pants.
Wow,
Yes.
now we're dissing Trump? Fuck. Damn, so
I'm
you
not
see where these
dissing him.
lives go? Attention
It's
in the
just
chat.
what it is.
Attention
He
in the
poops his
chat.
pants.
Disclaimer.
Everybody knows he poops his
Disclaimer.
pants, man.
Disclaimer.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
Yo, disclaimer.
He wears diapers, dude. He shits his pants. You can hear it. He shit his pants in front of the Detroit economic. No disclaimer on that, man. He shit his pants. You can hear it. It was a short.
What's wrong? Don't you live in Washington?
It was big. But, Turtle Boy wasn't hammering on Sean. People kept asking him about it, and he just gave his opinion on him going on Kate Peters' show. It just wasn't a good look. That's
Shit.
all. But Donald Trump does shit his pants.
Yeah, I guess he does now.
Does he shit his pants because he's a boomer? Is that the reason?
No, I think it's probably from all the coke he did in the 80s.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Well, hey, listen, Jen, I appreciate your phone call. We'll talk soon, okay?
Oh, shit. Gunshot. Okay.
Peace.
Peace.
Anybody want to make a phone call and speak to that?
Oh man.
Phone lines are open. This is your chat, people. The phone lines are open. Anybody that wants to speak. I'm just trying to understand, man, because I see that a lot.
Me too. Me too. I don't get these
I'm not.
words.
That's not the way I talk. I don't talk like boomer. I don't say.
No.
I got a 25-year-old daughter. She's a Gen Z. I don't
Do
say
they
you're a
talk
Gen
like-
Z. I don't say you're a Gen Z. And then I got friends who are millennials. I don't say you're a millennial. But the problem that I get with ageism, the kids, it's a kid thing. The kids will say, "Oh, what up, OG?" Like I'll be in the gym and shit, and they'll be like, "What up, OG?" And I'll be like, "What's up, man?" And it's like, and when I'm talking to them, I feel like if I get a little too deep with the kids, like the 25-year-olds, 28-year-olds, and hit them with a point, they turn around and they feel like I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm a Gen X. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm out of touch, and that's disrespectful.
We were just talking about that too.
Beth.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, we got our favorite here. Beth, how you doing, baby?
Wait, I thought that was a little
Hey,
kid,
hold
bro.
on. Beth, how you feeling?
I'm well.
Do you got the lights turned down real low? The candles burning?
You guys always make fun of my voice, but
No, I'm not
it's
making
the
fun of
way
you.
I
I
am.
like your voice. I could talk to you all night, baby. Just keep talking. Keep talking, Beth. Set the mood
I
right.
know. You boys are getting into some trouble tonight.
Oh, you're gonna get into some trouble? Okay, so let me ask you this.
You boys.
Oh, we
yeah.
are?
What's up? Yeah.
Well, messing with you, Beth, we probably will be in trouble, huh, Beth? So, Beth, let me ask you this, Beth. What's going on with this? What's going on with this word boomer? What does that
I
mean?
don't think it's not any more derogatory than saying Gen X.
Oh, really?
Can we agree on that?
No, it's not.
We
But
have
I mean, if someone stresses,
generations named.
but what I'm saying is,
Generations are named.
okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, if there was a person on a platform covering this Karen Reed thing, and they were all millennials, and they kept saying, "Oh, the kid JFK, he's a Gen X." Like, does that mean I don't know shit? What does that mean? It's the way you put it. It's the way you put it in. I'm saying it's the way you put it into context.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
I'm just saying, right? Like, because I come from that world of put it this way. Teddy Swims is like 35 years old, right? He just made it. Jelly Roll's 45 years old. He just made it.
Yeah.
Right? Eminem's still selling platinum records. LL Cool J just dropped a record. So my point is, we can't put ageism out there and saying, "Oh, because ageism is a thing," you know. So we're saying that Sean is a boomer, so he don't know shit. That's what we're saying.
So with you. I'm
So
you got me.
So Donald Trump's a boomer. He don't know shit either.
No,
but he was on the, but somehow this motherfucking boomer won the presidency. Oh, by the way, he got indicted. He's got open cases, and he's gonna pot it himself. So I mean, that boom is pretty slick. That's a slick.
He's got some slick ass boob. He's shitting his pants
all the way. A boomer as
all
well.
the way through this.
But I'm just trying to.
And Kamala Harris is on the cusp. Like they're both boomers. Biden's a boomer.
I'm just trying to understand. Context is king. We all got to rely on context. But
yeah.
Go ahead, Beth. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I love Trump. I'm so happy that he won. I just think he is my Lord and Savior. He's going to fix everything. He knows what he's doing. He's going to give us all universal health care and free college. I love Trump. He's going to do so much for us.
You know what? That's pretty fucking good for a boomer.
Shit.
I'm wondering if anyone in the chat is picking it up because it's so funny. Like, they'll all be like, yeah, I love Trump. And then, like, I'm talking about Bernie Sanders policies. And I'm sure that some people caught that.
Yeah, I know
in
that.
The chat,
I know that. I know Trump. You're saying that Trump is not doing none of that stuff. But how do you? But here's the thing about. So you're saying all these things about Trump, that the things that he's not going to do, all the stuff that the Democrats would do or whatever, and that's cool because I'm not really a political guy. But what I do feel about this boomer Trump, since we're on the boomer word, I feel that he's very, very connected with the internet. And if everybody in the world starts saying, "Hey, man, we need healthcare and we're fucked in the game," Trump, I don't think Trump is going to ignore us. I think he's going to say, "Okay, if that's what you want, we're going to give it to you." I think we got to give the dude a chance, man. That's what I think.
That's a really good point. He is easily swayed by the internet, and actually there is an interview which maybe I'll send to you, where he did say that he wants to do universal health care, and it was before the 2020
I mean, I hope
election.
he does. I could see him doing something like that. Why not?
Yeah, I think he will too, and I don't hate him. I'm not, I am politically involved.
Well, listen,
but
if he
I'm
raises the minimum wage and he makes the economy better, then everybody can afford $50 to $100 a month for some fucking health care. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. $100 a month, $200 a month. If you're starting to make money, if this YouTube starts taking 30%, we'll start making some more paper and we all fucking have health care. But listen, I appreciate the phone call, Beth. You got anything else you want to say? Anything you want to touch on?
Yeah, I just want everyone to know that I am a diehard liberal Bernie Sanders supporter, but I also love Trump and I love each and every person that voted for him. And I believe in the goodness in your heart and I want you to win. I always want you to win.
That's
So
a
I just want
beautiful.
everyone to know that. So just stop calling us crybabies and like pearl clutchers because we love you.
Hey,
Oh,
that's awesome, Beth. Did you see
and
any
we,
All
orcas out
right.
there? Did you see any orcas out there in
Oh my God, the orcas. Yeah, you taught me all about them.
the orcas? They stay with their
he
family.
did. He
Yeah, the
did
orcas.
teach you, huh?
Yeah,
You taught her
Yeah,
about them.
she loves the
I love
orcas.
orcas.
Yeah,
Fucking
me.
I
orcas.
love orcas.
That's beautiful, Beth.
JFK loves orcas
Well,
too.
Thanks
Beth,
to
we're
you.
gonna
And
go
yeah,
ahead.
you gotta let me go. I
No,
get it.
go ahead. No, you can
No,
talk.
go
Go ahead.
ahead.
Keep talking.
Oh no, I don't know. I was just gonna say I remember you talking about the orcas and I'm surprised you remember that too.
Oh
And
yeah, I got orcas on
and
my
I
arm.
really meant what I said and I know that I don't know if the audience reached, but like I love you. If you voted for Trump, I want you to win. And like I want things to be good.
Yeah, the L pod is back in your
Yo,
home.
check out this what I got for her,
It's
bro.
beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I got one of these. I voted, man.
Me?
He voted. Yeah.
Did I vote?
Orcas ain't whales. Well, Timbo, you're wrong about that. They are whales. They're fucking whales, buddy. They're killer whales. That's why they call them killer whales. They don't call them killer dolphins.
Those kid
But they
deadliest.
don't eat humans, do
Have you
they?
ever seen a great white shark? Timbuktu? What's your name? Timbuktu? What Timbuktu? What the hell does that mean?
Timbuktu.
Timbuktu? Timbuktu? Timbuktu?
Oh
Hey, there was a
man.
guy. Oh man, I ain't gonna get into it. But listen, Beth, I gotta let you go. It's all peace and love over here.
Love you guys.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Love
Good
you.
night.
Have a good night. We love you, Beth.
That was Beth, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's Beth.
That's
We're
Beth.
smooth out now. It's like bedtime magic, you
They're,
know.
bla- they're black fish. The black fish. That's right,
Yeah,
Ma. They're killer fish. They're the black fish. But
yeah,
they're definitely whales, though.
yeah,
You know.
definitely. If they ain't whales, what are they?
You saw
Trying to
orcas in Alaska, Beth? That's awesome. I seen great whites in Cape Cod, and I was on the boat, and we're in 12 feet of water, and I seen about a 13-foot great white with his blue staring at me, and I seen some dude right there getting into the water, and I'm like this, real shit. I can't make this up.
Don't do it.
Oh no, we got somebody on the run. You're live with JFK. Where you at, Michelle? It's real
I'm in New
loud. What's
Jersey.
going
How
on?
are you?
What's going
Let me
on?
shut my earbuds.
Yo, yeah. Woo, shit.
You jogging?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine. You there?
She
Up?
hung up.
Damn, man, you hit the wrong button, girl.
She hit the wrong button.
You hit the wrong button.
On
Gotta
air.
get my baby. Hey, yo, dial my heart. Remember that song? It doesn't matter if you're near or far. All you gotta do is just dial my heart. Oh, man, dial my heart by the boys, dude. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, shit, dude. Do you
She
boomers know
sounded like
anything
she
about
was
that?
jogging.
Oh, man, dude.
Jogging, yeah, she's
Call
definitely
back.
jogging.
Call back.
Yeah, call back.
Call back. Someone's
Who
calling
was
for
it?
the Malden caller. Someone's saying,
Oh,
was that the Malden caller? Someone's calling for that Malden caller. I don't know, man, about all that.
yeah.
Oh, I hope this ain't the
This
Malden
is
caller,
not
bro.
right as she says it.
908. Let's see who it is.
Call from Michelle.
Michelle.
You
We'll
jogging,
try
girl?
this again.
Michelle, what's going on? We got you, girl. Where you at?
Yeah.
I'm in New Jersey. How you guys doing?
We're chilling, Michelle. Michelle, are you a boomer?
What's a
I
boomer?
am a Gen X.
You're a Gen X? Disclaimer.
I'm almost a boomer.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer. Oh, shit. Well, we got to hang up with you because you don't know nothing. Nah, but go ahead.
I know.
She's hung up.
Go ahead.
You know, the school thing, it's so sad, honestly, that, you know, everybody can't just put it aside and move on. Everybody's looking for the same. I might end up banned from both Sean and from Turtle Boy. I don't know. I commented on both. I believe everything that Sean has said. I don't think that he handled everything correctly. I left posts to Sean saying, like, you know,
I think that you went about it wrong, and I have to be, I have to be honest. I respect you, and, I don't believe that, they're all saying he's a liar, he's this, he's that, and they are attacking him. But I also stood up for Sean on a show that Turtle Boy was doing today with everybody, and they were like, fuck Sean, fuck him, he's a liar, he's got 5 guys, he's this, he's that. And I'm going to stand up for both. I don't feel like I should have to choose between one or the other. And I think
that would be gang mentality, wouldn't it? If you got to choose.
Exactly. And you know what? I believe both things can be true. I believe that, Proctor could have gotten fired, and they're suppressing it because they don't want it to come out before the trial. Just like we didn't find out about the other suspensions until after the fact. So why is it because Sean said Proctor was fired? Is Sean crazy? Sean's got connections, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he knows where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he ran a make on my license plate. Sean, if you're out there, break channel break. Where you at, Sean? Sean, where you at, boy?
Sean, come in.
Oh, we got number love for you, Sean.
Right.
We got number love.
He did a members only. I was in it. Sean did on election day.
Oh, really?
So he was live on election day as a members only, and then, the thing is, everybody's getting pissed is because on Krusty's show, he conceded a lot for them. But I don't think he was conceding a lot as in agreeing with them. I think he was conceding to not
he's a cop,
fight.
though. That's what cops do.
Exactly.
Cops,
and he's not going to burn his bridges.
I think that's what he was. I don't know what he was getting out of that. I don't know what he was doing. Whatever. At the end of the day, chalk it up to it happened. It is what it is. He never said Karen was guilty. From what I heard, he never said Karen was guilty.
Say she was guilty. You know what? There was a point in the show where he said, "Well, they said like what if?"
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Michelle.
Love.
Beth for $9.99. Boomer love forever. Yes, indeed. And listen, if you a boomer, be a Beth and send some dough, man. We got love for the boomers. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. We got love for the boomers over here. We got respect. We got respect. Listen, we got respect for our elders, man.
I don't know how old the boomer is.
Listen, where I'm from, if I don't know you, if you're in the chat, right? Perfect example. There was one time I got into it, not really into it, but I called somebody out in the chat, and it turned out the woman was like 70. That shit hurt my feelings. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, damn,
right?
Because I didn't know she was set. I didn't know. So from now on, I don't come at anybody. I learn from that because I don't know if they're older. Not saying that makes it any better, but what I'm trying to say is that in no shape, way, or form am I gonna. I would let an older person, you know what I mean, over a certain age, like over that, I would say like over 70, right? You can say whatever you want to me, and I'll let you do it. I'm not gonna react to
you.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the respect I have.
Your elders, but that's how we were raised.
That's how I'm gonna react.
Younger generations do not hold those same values. You know what? I'm a mother of 3, and I have the same issues with my kids. No matter how much I drill it into their head, the outside influence, completely counteracts what you try and teach them to respect your elders, to different things that you try and teach them. Like I feel like I have to be on them constant about things,
and it's true, and that's what I'm saying. That's the disconnect with the young kids that are on TikTok and that are on these sites. I have a 25-year-old daughter, so it's like my daughter doesn't come at me that way, but her friends might look at it like, oh, and I'm not an old looking dude, you know what I'm saying? But still, to them, I don't know. I don't know to them if I look old though. You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't feel that way, but to them, I might look older. So and that would be ageism. If they're like aging me out the game, like at a certain age, I can't wear my hat the way I want to wear my hat. I can't speak the way I want to speak. I can't listen to what I want to listen to. You know what I mean? Like they're aging me out. Like that's not the way life works, man. You get aged out when the casket drops. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
My kids do it to me. They tease me all the time. They call me a boomer all the time. They're like, "Oh, you're such a boomer."
Well, you know what you need to tell them? You need to tell them to go wash the dishes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How old are they? I'm gonna be a boomer, and I'm gonna turn into a cougar, and I'm gonna attain all your friends.
Oh, the boom is gonna turn into a cougar.
Cougar
Son.
and take all your friends. Wow.
Damn, she's
By
part
the
of the.
way, James, you're looking pretty young.
Oh,
Ooh, shit. She's gonna take me. Don't do it. Don't do it.
that's what it
Damn.
is,
James
man.
does. How old is James? Around
40.
about. You don't have to tell me exactly, but he has such a baby face. He looks so young.
43.
James is 43.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, James is 43. James is
Yeah.
a young looking dude, man. And he got a
Oh,
full head of hair. He's got blue eyes. See, I knew James since like 98. And I tell you, man,
Yeah, for real.
he's been a pretty boy his whole fucking life. You know what I mean? He's just one of them pretty dudes, man, you know?
Yeah, he's and you know what? You could tell he's got like that sweet, like caring, sensitive type of guy.
You know, he's
Like,
the
you
type
can tell
of
that.
he's the perfect guy. Like we'd be in bars or something, and like, you know, it's about to go down, dudes are gonna get stabbed and killed. And James would be like, hey guys, let's just leave. And then we all leave, you know, and that's you know, we're like the outsiders, you know what I mean? James like, yo, do it for Johnny, do it for Johnny, give me the knife, give me the knife, do it for Johnny. Am I a boomer now? Am I going way too far back? Oh shit!
I'm sending them back in the pot.
That's all right. I'm older than both of you, so I'm sure anyway.
No.
So Michelle, what else do you want to talk? You got anything else you want to say? Any shout outs?
No, I just wish that, like, you know, I do think that Sean has attacked a lot of the different creators, right? But I think that Sean's new to this, and I don't think he realized how cutthroat it can be. And I think his feelings got hurt, understandably. I think that, like, he could maybe talk about it and reflect on it or something. And I think that everybody should just let it be alone. Like, why does it have to be that because he said something that hasn't been put out in print yet, that he's all these crazy things?
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that. And here's the problem, though. He did. You gotta understand
Put out the stuff with Karen.
At the end of the day,
and that's what I put on his thing. He put her at risk, I think.
yeah, well, and it did leak out when she was at her Supreme Court hearing. One of these clowns, took the internet and brought it to the street. You know what I mean? Basically, took a meme, so to speak, and made it in the street and said, "Hey, Aiden, what does that liability thing mean?" And you know, like I said, I'm not worried about what people are gonna say on the internet. I'm worried about the Hank Brennan. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm worried about the feds. I'm worried about them people. You know what I mean? That's the
what
peers.
I said on Sean's page is that, you know, I worry that you put Karen at risk.
Yeah.
And I think you really need to reflect on that.
Well, that's what happens,
but I'm
though.
not going to stop supporting you. I just need to be honest with you in the way I feel. I hope that you don't block me. And I told him that I stuck up for him in the Turtle Boy things and said how, you know, I don't believe that he's full of shit. That I do believe that these are true leads that he has, you know?
Yeah.
I do believe he, made a mistake, but
it happens, though. This is the internet. This is what happens. And I think that, like, okay, you know, let's be real. Turtle Boy's backstory is fuckery, so to speak. Like this is what he does. He writes articles about people and he puts people out there. So maybe, and like I said, it is what it is. So maybe that's what Sean thought he had to do, and I don't think Sean understood. You know what I mean? I think that's how he thought he had to do it. And you know, that's not the way. You know,
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe that's what he thought. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just speculating, but I just think that we're giving the other side way too much. We're giving them way too much content to play with now. And you know what I mean? Like, regardless, even if it's a shot here, a shot there, you're giving the other side way too much content to play with. And they do it already. They'll do it when it's positive. Like, we could have a positive conversation right now. They'll take a clip of what we're saying and they'll put it on Twitter and twist it and spin it. So, like, just imagine if it's negative. They'll turn around and be like, the Karen Reed, you know, everybody's turning against her now. And, you know what I mean? It's just corny, man. It's just corny at the end of the day. And and I understand, like, Turtle's point of view. That girl, Kate, you know, I guess I would
love to debate her.
I guess she locked. I guess she helped lock him up. You know what I'm saying? So
of course,
if that, I totally understand. But at the end of the day, calling,
you're hurting the cause.
Well, what I'm saying is, here's the point I'm trying to make to whoever's listening, right? It's not directed towards anybody. At the end of the day, you got to look at this, though. Sean's a cop. So strip everything away from everything. That's what cops do. How can you call a cop a snitch? He's a fucking cop.
Right. You got to get it from every single.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we're basically saying we're basically saying Sean. We're basically saying Sean's a snitch. I don't know about anybody, but I'll tell you this much: I ain't telling Sean. I'm not telling Sean my last name.
Yeah.
And like, I like Sean. I like Sean. And what I'm trying to say is, when I talked to Sean, I already told him, like, listen, I'm talking to a DA agent. Like, this shit's not easy for me, man. I don't like talking to no cops. James will tell you, when cops say hi to me, I say it's hard for me to say hi to a cop.
Oh shit!
And I mean that with all due respect. Like, why are you waving at me, motherfucker?
Right. I respect them, but
like, you know what I mean? Why are you waving at me? I don't want to wave to you. Get out of here. Beat it.
You know, like,
yo, that's just who I am. Like, James, am I lying? No.
Don't come near me.
No.
I mean, I'm not doing anything crazy or anything, but like,
you know what I mean? Like, me and James will be at the garden. They'll be like, how do you like the game? Listen, does it look like I got a cop suit on? Get the fuck out of here. Beat it. Go fight crime. So what I'm trying to say is, that's who we are on the JFK channel. We don't give a fuck. Right. And like, we got respect for the good cops. But my point is, like, real cops know, like, guys like us, we don't want to Jeff with you. We don't want to talk to you. We don't want to have conversations. That's not what we do. And so I don't understand, like, so my point is, let's keep that on Front Street. Like, at the end of the day, how can Sean be a rat when he's a DEA agent? That's what he did his whole life.
You know,
he put people in jail his whole life. So it's not a shocker that, you know what I mean?
People so proud.
So like, they're like, oh, he doesn't say anything. He says all this stuff, but he says nothing because he does everything in riddles, and he gives you a little piece, and he's like, oh, wait to come, and because he's a cop, he's not going to give you all the information. He's not, and he's not going to give up his sources because they're cops.
Exactly.
And they're feds. He's not going to tell you their names. Like, that was one of the things, was like, because he couldn't give Turtle Boy his, you know.
I'm just saying, how can we say he's a snitch? He's a cop.
Right.
You can't.
You know what I mean?
You absolutely can't.
Like, you know what I mean?
But
so
I don't think he's not trying to put Karen in.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, like I know that Aiden, Turtle Boy, is mad at Sean because that girl put him in jail. I totally understand that. But why is he mad at Sean? Like, because Sean's a cop. Like he ain't like at the end of the day, like, it's not like he's siding with it. Like, cops side with snitches all the time.
Right. I just wish it didn't have to feel like everybody else on the outside has to side with them or Sean, because I shouldn't have to side with one or the other. I should be able to speak the way I think and what I see from my perspective and how I view things. I should be able to speak the truth about what I feel or see about it. And as long as I do it in a respectful way, that should be fine. But I don't feel like it will be, but I don't really care. I started watching the Karen Reed thing literally shortly before the trial, but I got so ingrained. I've probably watched every video under the sun, because I watch like morning, noon, and night. I watch all day because I'm so consumed with the amount of corruption. I mean, it's clear corruption. Anybody's got to be an idiot to not see it. But
no, you're right, Michelle. All I'm saying, my point is, I appreciate all your points. You don't have to pick a side. Sean was in the wrong for sharing a screenshot, right?
Yes.
He was wrong. There's no mistake about it. He should have never shared a screenshot. Like I said, as soon as you see anytime a screenshot comes through my email, I said this before, through my text, it's always negative. It's never a positive thing. It's never like you won the Powerball. It's never nothing positive. It's always something like this one said that, this one said that. So at the end of the day, it's never a positive thing, screenshot. So get that shit out of your phone. If you're sharing screenshots, you're taking up your space in your iPhone. right? Just get
But
rid of
that's to
it.
me and you, who
Yeah.
are regular people on the street. Sean's a cop. He's going to hold on to everything.
That's what I'm saying. So it's wrong to share because it's a perfect example that it could get in the wrong people's hands and they could twist it and spin it. And I'm sure Sean as a man understands that now. But as far as the situation goes, that he's a snitch, he's a turncoat, he's this, he's that. At the end of the day, he's a cop. And he could do whatever he wants. That's his background, and that's what he's going to do. And I know he did say something about Brian Albert, saying that's messed up about Brian A. Here's the thing. It's context. Maybe he didn't really put any thought into that. Like, because
he just said, he said, no, I don't agree with that.
I mean, but he
said it. No, I don't agree with that.
I think
let me leave it there.
That's
Let me leave it there, Michelle, and I'm gonna hang up with you and let James talk. All right, and we're gonna
All right.
I appreciate it, Michelle. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Now,
you.
What do you think about that? About he said something.
I just think real quick to end it with this. I think people don't give Sean a chance to finish what he's trying to say.
There you go.
You know, he doesn't really get to what he's trying to say, and then they just jump in and cut it off.
He's a fucking boomer.
Right. Because he's a boomer.
He's a boomer. He's like, you know what I mean? Like,
he's a cop.
And here's the thing: what people don't understand, where Brian A. was, he was in a place that Boston people know very well. That was in the food pavilion, the gallery of it. Basically, it's the mess hall of all the hospitals, the Brighams and Women's.
That was crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's like I had 2 of my kids there, and that's where you go. Like if you got surgery, if you got this going on, that's the dining room. That's that whole area. That's that whole Longwood.
You see the look on his face? He was like, "What the fuck?"
That's that whole. So my point, what I'm trying to make is, and I'm not saying that's what I'm not going to speak for Sean, but that's the reason why he might have said maybe she shouldn't have said it there,
right? Because in that area,
because it's a hospital.
Yes.
Call from Drea.
Drea.
Player.
What's poppin'?
Drea.
How are you tonight?
We're doing all right, Drea. How you doing, girl?
I wish I could sound like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay, Drea. Go ahead. What you want to talk about?
Okay, so the whole Turtle and Sean thing, Turtle Boy's amazing. If it wasn't for him, it doesn't even need to be said. We would not. It wouldn't have the movement. He's an awesome journalist, and you can't take that away. But I'm going to share a story about Sean and what an amazing man he is. I'm taking a break just because I can't with the negativity right now. And between the chat, like you, James, the interaction with the chat, I just laugh like when I tune into you. You know, it's educational about the whole case, but it's also people laugh. But this whole thing has it triggers people, right, who've gone through any serious injustice or have had corruption like in their life with the system, and as you have said, in many parts of Massachusetts, it's going on. Many parts. Yes. So I went through something hardcore, and I've always wanted to talk to you, James or Sean, because you, for the growing up in the streets of Lynn, like you guys can smell truth from not truth. But I'm very private. I'm very private, and I would never chat about it on the phone or anything. So I had written Sean an email, and we all know how busy he is and how many like followers he has and how much he must get hit up. But I went into with you, I was very vague, you know, and you're like, yeah, we'll touch base. You know, everyone has their lives and they're busy. I went into detail with Sean. That man emailed me back within 15 minutes with his personal phone number.
Wow.
I mean, that says it all.
Yeah, facts. I mean, Sean's a good dude, man. And
Yeah,
listen, be clear.
he's a
I
good
know I
guy.
kind of went in. I went in. Someone just put "go fight crime." Listen, what I'm trying to say is, you know, a situation when a cop's trying to be nosy or when a cop's being genuine, right? And I'm
Right.
speaking on what I said
Right.
earlier. Like, there's times where like we're just out hanging out and cops just walk up to us and say, "Hey guys, you know, what's going on?" And you're like, you know, did we ask you to come over here? Beat it. But then
Yeah.
there's sometimes cops are just being men, like, "Hey, how's it going? It's going all right," and you just keep it pushing. So you know them situations when they're trying to suss the situation out, or they're just being men. And the
Right.
reason why, like I said, when I got into this case, and I just want to be clear, I got into this case is because we know how they'll set anybody up in the court system. But as I dug deeper and realized who John O'Keefe was as a man, forget the cop shit. He's a police officer, and
Yeah.
it's what it is. As a
Took that
man,
right out.
yeah, that took that right out for me. And it doesn't, and I'm not saying even if he didn't do none of that stuff, he's still a
Right.
man at the end of the day. And getting done dirty like that and getting left on the front lawn like that is just, that's not a manly thing to do, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I stand on that whole situation. And go ahead, what you're saying about Sean. So he gave you your phone number, and did you call him?
Yeah, and I haven't yet because I'm giving him his time to, grieve and mourn and tend to his life, And when I heard what he was going through, I've survived this long without chatting about it. But I just wanted, where he knows the system, I wanted him to be like, that's not normal. This was normal. Just someone in the know. Just to help process. I don't want anything done. I just, sometimes it's nice to process something with someone.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
But me and James owe you a FaceTime call. We're gonna FaceTime you. I'm gonna get together with James in the next couple of weeks. And when I get together with James, we're gonna FaceTime you, and we're gonna have that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I still love you guys no matter what. No,
but we still want to have. We want to have that conversation.
Sorry, I got a cold. I appreciate that, but no. And Turtle Boy, literally, the guy makes me belly laugh. I mean, has everyone seen when he reenacted the butt dial with the doll in the night of Levin with Brian Albert?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, you need to Google. Yeah, you.
No,
need
he's
to
a funny.
find
Hey,
that.
listen, man. Listen. He did his
awesome.
thing. He's listen. Like I said, he's good. It's a balancing act. A, he's looking down the barrel of a DA's office trying to take his head off. B, he's got to deal being a dad. That's not easy. And C, he's got to maintain the social media shit.
Yeah, he's
and
got to
and
juggle
he's
it
and
all.
he's balancing it. And if he goes off the rails, he goes off the rails. I'm not mad at him, just like I'm not mad at Sean. But we got to be clear how real this thing is, and we just got to stop the bullshit. If we keep entertaining it and we get off tracks, then it's like, now you know what you're doing. I think at that point you got to defend yourself. Turtle Boy got to jump up. He feels a certain way. I feel a certain way too. If someone that I thought was cool is talking to someone who ratted me out, I'd be pissed. But what I'm saying is, Sean's a cop. What did you expect from a cop? And and I like Sean, but I wouldn't expect him not to be a cop. I'm not going to hit him up and say, "Hey, man, what's going on?" He's a fucking DEA agent. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to the
Sean. Why are you talking to people?
I see both sides. I really feel for Turtle Boy. Because,
Oh shit!
Oh my God! Like betrayal. I'm an Italian girl. Like you don't betray people. And he's reading.
But that's what cops do. That's what DEA agents do. Listen, the DEA, they'll fucking hang with you. They'll sell drugs with you.
Friend.
They'll fucking buy stolen cars off you. They'll fuck girls with you. Part of my friends, they'll do everything they gotta do. The DEA agent will hold your kids. Will go to the delivery room with you, and be like, "Oh, look at the little baby," and then 3 minutes, and then 3 hours later, fucking cuff you up.
Yeah.
Right.
That's who they are. Let's be clear. Fuck the police. Let's be clear. And I hate to say it like that, but come on, man. Now I don't want to bring that side of me out, man. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Like for real. Forget them. You know what I'm
we're
saying?
not saying. Someone said let's cook.
We're not cop lovers over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't love the police. Like, there's more bad police than good police. I mean, that just is what it is. It's anybody that's in that position of power. Like, that's the way I look at it. And that's it. And that's the way I look at it. And I have a right to look at it that way. That's my perception. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. I didn't make it that way. But whatever.
Yeah, I just think for us, like on the other side, being like followers, what sucks is you don't want to feel like, oh, if you like this one, that you're going to be just a silly boomer who follows the one that you know what I mean? Like, it sucks because you don't want to have to.
Are you a boomer?
I don't know. So I'm 53.
Oh, shit.
You're a Gen X.
Oh, shit. Yeah, she's sliding into that age.
I think we're not in the pocket.
I don't know what. I'm just kidding.
So, you can't win.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, you're a young lady. You're not a boomer. Yeah, boomers are like from the 50s and shit, in the 60s. You were born what, 71 or something like that?
70, baby.
Someone said JFK on
like,
the quest.
like you, JFK. I don't feel it. Like, maybe. I don't know.
JFK on the quest to find a
That's
boomer.
all. I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate
Great
you.
show.
Hey, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thanks for the call. And peace to everyone. Thank you for the call, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, man, I'm on a quest for a boomer now. Oh, man. I like that boomer love, man. That boomer love is different.
I put that boomer love in there.
That boomer love is different, baby. If you a boomer, come talk to me. Holla. Look at this. Oh, the boomer love.
If you're a boomer, we can get it popping tonight.
I put it on my mama.
Oh man, I was crying.
Get your landing strong.
What
He
the
fucked
fuck
up
do you
the play
expect?
because he ran it wrong. Underbelly of Boston, filled with racist
Oh,
rats. The
shit.
snake gets away, but it often traces back. They digging up the bodies, got DNA to match. Feds listening to your boss, he got life for rap. Damn. Seems agreed indeed, it was trolling you. Court closed wrinkle, they smelling like mildew. Old Spice in the air, old law holding you. It's in God's hands with a creed overview. Too many suckers pulling, not enough pushing. Feeling like Guru, driving Boston to Brooklyn. God's working overtime, devil is cooking. Got shot twice, survived, but the cancer took him. Damn, back in the days when I was younger.
Dad was never home. Put it on mama.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's me, though.
Who?
I'm down for all the things, dude. Can you come pick me up, dude? Yeah.
What? Who's this?
Yeah, I still got that $25 Dunkin' Donut card, JFK, if you need it, dude. Tell James I said, where the fuck's he been, dude? I haven't seen him, dude. How's his ankle doing?
It's good, man.
Around, dude. I know I'm driving around with a scooter, dude. My fucking hip, dude. I think I'm gonna need a hip replacement, dude. My man's out, dude. They cut it off, dude.
Oh,
they won't give me man's out, dude, because I owe money.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, I'm all fucked up, dude. Can you come get me, JFK, dude?
Come on, man. Is Karen Reed really the girl, though, man? Why you keep calling it? Is Karen Reed your ex or what, man? Hello?
Yeah, dude, Karen was my ex-girl, dude. I already told you, dude. How many fucking times I gotta tell you again? When I was up in Concord, dude, she used to come up and see me, dude. Everybody in the visiting room, dude, loved her, dude. Yeah, she used to give me a 50 bag a weekend. Yeah, she was good, dude. Send me the pink slips, dude. She used to write to me, dude. She used to have a big fat ass back then. What? Believe me, dude. Karen's a good girl, dude. Look out for her, dude. Yeah.
I mean, bro, we're trying to look out for her, man. What's the deal with you? You sober? You trying to do the right thing, man? Stop doing all them drugs,
Are you
man.
coming at me, JFK? Coming at me, dude?
Nah.
Everybody's like you, dude. I told you, man, I'm trying not to do the drugs, dude. I'm just out here at molestation, dude. Everybody's coming from the garden, dude.
What?
Yeah, dude. There's a fucking circus down here, dude. I'm telling you, dude, it's not easy, dude. The cops came, dude. They ripped down my tent, dude.
What?
They took my tapes, dude. Yeah, I had the big pun tape. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they took my tapes, dude, because I had a little bit of fentanyl in there, dude.
Oh, shit.
I don't know where I'm ever gonna get a big pun tape again, though. Yeah, I'm all fucked up, dude. They took everything.
You had fentanyl and a big Ponte, bro?
You had a big Ponte, bro?
With Fetty in it? Man, dude, you're gonna die out there, bro.
Yeah, dude. I've been watching, dude. What's going on with Sean, dude?
Oh, here we go.
He's a fucking cop. I told you not to trust him, dude. He's no fucking good, kid. Yeah, he's talking a lot of shit, dude. He thinks Karen's guilty now, dude. Sean, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Why are you acting like a cop, dude? He fucking crashed out, dude. Yeah, man, Sean crashed out, dude. He needs to get it together, dude. J.F.K, call him up, dude. Tell him to stop acting like a fucking pig, dude. Yeah. I know he's a cop, dude, but come on. I thought he was solid, dude. Yeah.
I mean, bro, it is what it is, man. What are you going to do, bro? Right? It just is what it is, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, dude, I don't know what Karen's going to think, dude. It's a fucking shit show, dude. She needs to just get up on the YouTube and do it herself, dude. Everybody's all fucked up, dude. I don't know what else to say, JFK. I got a good polo jacket, dude. A nice Goose polo, dude. If anybody wants to buy it, $300, dude. I got it on Craigslist, dude. The marketplace, dude.
Yeah,
dude. Well, anyway, I gotta let you go, dude.
All right, man.
All right, if anybody needs me, I got the red jacket and the white bucket hat, dude. I'm at Malden Station, K. Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
All right. Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas.
Damn, man.
Damn.
You got a polo jacket for sale, bro.
I might have to check out that polo.
Wow,
I'm gonna have to drive by there, man.
That's crazy, man. That's
That
crazy.
is wild.
Everybody's mad at Sean, dude, man. I mean, he's got the white bucket hat on. It's wild, man. Thank you for the membership, brother. Shauna, thank you. And we gotta I identify as a millennial time to let sleeping totally peace out. Hey, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Deidre. Yeah. Love it, JFK. He's great. Yeah, man. He's a funny dude. That dude, man. He's got a. If you see him down Malden Station, right? He said he got a red jacket on and a white bucket hat. Someone's got to get that.
I had a picture in my phone.
You had the picture, right?
I deleted it. I'll get a picture of him before anybody here will. I bet. Watch.
Wow. Well, listen, people. We just hit the 2-hour mark. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you rocked out with us.
We appreciate it.
Disclaimer. I apologize to anybody if I came off a little wild. We can't expect a cop not to be a cop. We can't expect a snitch not to be a snitch. We can't expect a scumbag not to be a scumbag. We can't expect the court system to not be the court system. It is what it is. Sharks bite. But as you're sitting there bleeding with your leg off, they might swim away. But guess what? You ain't got a fucking leg.
Your leg's gone. And guess what else? The fucking birds got hemorrhoids too.
Oh shit, yo. It is what it is. What are you gonna be mad at the fucking shark? You shouldn't have gotten the water. Why'd you get in the fucking water?
Fucking
you
shark
got in the water.
Your leg.
You should have never got in. You went to the Cape. Everything was good at the Cape. You should have just looked outside, but you went to you seen the little seal head pop up, didn't you? And you said, I'm gonna go swimming with the seals.
You thought you were gonna...
But you didn't know there was a 13-foot great white in the fucking Oh shit! Yes, yo. He's got a ghost. He's got a ghost down Malden Station. And with that being said, I hope we made you laugh. Nothing but love. This shit is real, though. It's real. I'm crying, but everything is real. Everything is real. All my mothers.
Put it on my mama.
Peace.
All my mothers. All my mothers. All my mothers. We love y'all.
Love you.
We love y'all.
Yeah. On and on. Oh God. Back in the days when I was younger. Yeah. Turn me up in the headphones. Summertime vibes, you know what I mean?
He put it on my mama.
Where's my ladies at, on my mother's at, you know what I mean? Yeah, state to state, worldwide, listen. We pilot through the struggle, above and beyond. It's a long fall from pride. What you standing on? Goals in plain sight, get your landing strong. He fucked up to play because he ran it wrong. Underbelly of Boston, filled with racist rats. The sneak gets away, but it often traces back. They digging up the bodies, got DNA to match. Feds listening to your boss, he got life for rap. Damn. Seems the greed indeed, it was trolling you. Court clothes wrinkle, they smelling like mildew. Old Spice in the air, old law holding you. It's in God's hands with a creed overview. Too many suckers pulling, not enough pushing. Feeling like Guru, driving Boston to Brooklyn. God's working overtime, devil is cooking. Got shot twice, survived, but the cancer took him. Damn, back in the days when I was younger, Dad was never home, he put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma. But on God, we gonna shine every summer. Back in the days when I was younger, Dad was never home, he put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma. But on God, we gonna shine every summer. Come on.
Daddy wasn't around, mama held it down. How'd you raise us on your own and never let us see you frown? Superwoman, you a superhero in my eyes. Seen you sacrifice it all to make sure we had better lives. You an angel like you came down from the skies. You came down from the skies. That's on God, on God, on God. That's on God, on God.
And to all the ladies having babies on their own, I know it's kinda rough and you're feeling all alone. Feds picked up the case so far away from home. Try to stay focused, don't let your mind roam. It gets real, all the miles and abuse. We really in pain, you know we just smiled through. I grew up a good kid, got with a wild crew. Facing the truth, in denial, paying dues. And Dad never knew what he belonged to. A wild juvenile, grew up in reform school. All the trauma, what I write this song to. Make the song cry, but I'm a strong dude. I 129 with a brand new rag. I'm a dad myself, Papa got a brand new bag. Break the cycle, it's like I'm not even mad. You put it on my mama, I left it on a track. Back in the days when I was younger, Dad was never home, he put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma. But on God, we gonna shine every summer. Back in the days when I was younger, Dad was never home, he put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma. But on God, we gonna shine every summer.
And no matter where I go, I feel
Baby,
right
I'm home, I'm home, I'm home.
Come on. Rainy days, rainy nights when the pain hit. Mental health fragile, don't let your brain flip. Had a child with your lady, never claimed it. She takes care of your son, huh? That's some lame shit. Hold on to dreams, don't let others see. They say they're sober, they fake recovery. I always reach out, can't see my brother bleed, but he don't wanna listen, rather run the streets. Chasing fame, such an entrepreneur. You ain't got that man's money, what you flaunting for? Nothing to call your own, now you wanting more. Now you in group chats, talking noise with your boys. Went from sipping Heineken, sipping on Stella. From boosting with the fellas, merchandise reselling. From a solid crew, now his man is telling. Having Fetty babies from the shit they sell. Home is where the heart is, every day I'm in the zone. And no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing, I take care of my own. And I rep my city everywhere that I go. Home is where the heart is, every day I'm in the zone. And no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing, I take care of my own. And I rep my city everywhere that I go. Come on. Driving in the whip, light drip with the rain guards. Can't believe the same shit, yo. We came far, grew up on the same street, cut the same cars, call a spade a spade. We was made stars, DYS. Home on the bed crunch, Walkman, super bass, make your head bust. Damn low sweater, 96 North Face, embrace cold weather. And prison is the thing that brings us together. And this is the place that we run back to. Rep our city, verbally attack you. Chaos, negativity, what we attract to. Home is where the heart is, and I don't have to. Home is where the heart is,
Cause every day I'm in the zone, and no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't owe my city nothing, I take care of my own. You don't owe anybody anything. You owe it to yourself and your family. Protect your growth. Welcome home.